Hello everyone, my name is Arnav and today we are going to have a debate on which team is better, Real Madrid or Barcelona. So we have Vincent and Amaya on team Real Madrid and we have Navyansh and Rohan on team Barcelona. So our first topic of debate is
Current form.
the current form of teams. So let's start
moderator,
with
permission to make a
Yeah.
reveal.
Please, yeah, yeah.
Ale, ale. Hala Madrid. Hala Madrid, let's go.
Okay, current form. Current form
So
is,
now we are talking about the current form, right?
yeah. So current form is a very interesting topic right now.
Speak a little bit louder.
Being a Real Madrid fan, I don't think I want to say too much. Please, you guys can start with the discussion about the current form.
Without a doubt, Barcelona is at its peak, in its recent peak for the last 7-8 years. Madrid is not going through a very good time according to their standards, of course. But Barca is having the time of their life. We have defeated our eternal rivals in the UCL, in the La Liga, and young stars. We have young stars with us. We have La Masia. We have the best striker. We have the best team. We have a good chemistry on the pitch. So that speaks for itself. And
And the recent
on Real,
victory over Real Madrid also speaks for itself.
yeah, and not to discredit the Madrid's form and the recent injuries that they've suffered, but yeah, overall I think so. Currently, Barcelona is at par with the Real Madrid squad.
I would just like to say that is at par with the Real Madrid squad. Are you saying that Barcelona is only as good as Real Madrid right now?
If on paper, I don't think so, but according to the performance, I guess yes.
I would have gone a little bit further to say Barcelona is better than Real Madrid
Yes.
right now.
You're benchmarking your team and you're saying that the
On
upper limit
paper,
is.
on paper.
So are you saying
No,
that?
not on paper, current form.
Current form is Barcelona is better, obviously.
So,
than Real Madrid.
no, but I would just like to say that it's being a little overstated because there's only 3 points difference in the league with the next game to go.
And as Navyansh said, that you were having the time of your life and you're going through some sort of a rough patch. And yet, both of us have only lost 3 games this season.
But
What do
the
you have
thing,
to say on this?
but the thing is, you can see the La Liga stats, and Barcelona is dominating the stats in all possible areas in attacking. So the top 5 goal scorers, we have three of our players in the top 5 goal scorers, 3 of our players in the top best assists, and we have the most deadly attacking trio according to goals and assists. So that's what I'd like to say.
Right now, I think you do have a lot of goals and assists, but with time to come, I think we can say that when Kylian Mbappe, Vinicius Junior, Jude Bellingham, and Rodrigo come into form, then
See, that's a very statement I'd like to fact check because the last time Bellingham scored a goal, it was 200 days ago. Bellingham is playing more of a defensive
Actually, it was 3 days ago.
he scored 3 days ago in the 4-0 game.
So I don't want Madrid matches a lot.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean he's playing
Not
more of a
worth
defensive role, of course. He's playing more as a right back as we saw in the Barca game. And so I think so he'll not play attacking as much. And secondly the thing is Mbappe coming into form is a very conditional thing. He might never. Honestly, he might never. He might never fit into the role of a proper 9 that Madrid needs right now. And as going, Vinicius is a very good player, but we know some form don't last long.
I would say that your statement about Mbappe is a very bold one because considering that for the about last 6 to 7 years he's been a continuous threat and he was the face of the team which knocked you out of the UCL last year.
Because
So
he was the
considering
face of
that-
the team. He wants to be the face of the team right now, but he cannot be because there are so many faces of the team.
Exactly.
And when
So
there are
he's
so
just
many
come into
faces-
Madrid, and that is the Madrid mentality, and he would have to adjust to that. And once he does, I think Barcelona would have a very hard time. And considering that you said you don't watch Madrid matches, I think you should, so that you can see how to defeat Osasuna.
So the thing is, we don't focus much on Osasuna because
You should
Osasuna
have.
most of our first team players were benched, second team players were injured, and 7 of the starters in Osasuna match were it was their first match starting. You can say that was the third squad basically.
I wouldn't bring up injuries in front of Real Madrid right now.
I'm not bringing up
We have
injuries.
the biggest list of injuries.
The thing is, it was the
Excuses
third
don't
team.
win championships.
Yeah, refs do.
Oh,
Referee, big talk coming from the team which has I don't know how many cases against them.
so actually there's only one team in La Liga which is currently facing a judicial inquiry against them regarding.
So that's
guess
only an
that is the
inquiry
team
now.
with-
That's only an inquiry
That is
now.
not
no, no,
related
no.
to the current form.
Yeah.
Actually, that is not related to the current form, but Rohan is used to making.
And you saw the
statements.
recent call. And you saw the recent call. Real Sociedad. So I don't know if it's a Madrid thing or not, but the calls have been unbiased throughout the years. In 2017, Barca lost the league because of 2 points, and they lost the last match because ball had clearly gone inside. It was clearly visible, but the ref had not given a call, and they did not even refer because VR was not there that time.
I don't think that we should talk about this in the current form
Yeah.
section. But
Okay, we can take that over next time.
yes,
I think Barca is winning 1-0 for now
in the
against
current form
Madrid.
section. Right.
Fair. Okay.
Okay. What is the next topic for debate?
Legacy?
Legacy.
Legacy.
Let's do it.
Madrid can start.
I think
Like
this
you always
is
do.
not even a debate. Legacy. We have been the top team in Spain since the start of the La Liga, since the start of the Champions League. Maybe that has something to do with the fact that we were favored. Real Madrid was favored by
The king of
the king
Spain.
of Spain. But even after that, we have had extremely good managers and team presidents. Florentino Perez is just one example of that. And I think overall our financial analysis of what we should do has allowed us to reach a place where we have been able to buy the biggest players in the world throughout our history.
And I think the legacy also comes handy because when we're in situations when things are not looking very good, I think that legacy that just creates a blood inside every Madrid player that when he comes into Madrid, he's like, okay, I got to get out of this.
I sometimes agree with your point. I agree with a few of your points, but the thing is, the way Barca creates players into their team, that they become legends of the Barca team, is something that you need to study because La Masia is the best academy. In 2009 when we were at our prime, mostly all the players were from La Masia. So the thing is
2019?
2009 I said.
Okay.
And the thing is, Madrid buys superstars, Barca makes superstars. So the
Yeah, but how does that matter if we buy those superstars and we use them to...
So the thing is, legacy is not only about the kind of players that
clubs
you
win.
have.
Do you leverage those players to win trophies?
The-
You have in the past,
No. So that's like PSG counting Lionel Messi as their legend because Lionel Messi was at its peak and a little bit down when they
That
won
is a
him.
very bad comparison.
That is...
Why you
I
bought
would
David
say-
Beckham? You bought David Beckham. He could not add any value. You bought Ronaldo. He did not add the kind of value that he
That
added
he's
in
supposed to
Barcelona. That's the kind of value that he added because he had his peak at Barca.
See,
So the thing is, you buy players without a doubt. Cannavaro, you bought all of the good players, but not at their peak. So
that is not the point. The point is that Real Madrid has such big legacy that it is a destination club.
The very fact that they chose to
Come
come
to
over to
Real
Madrid
Madrid,
over Barca
it is
because of
because
the legacy.
not over Barca.
Of course it is.
Of course over
A
Barca.
very few players. I can name 10 players. I can name 10 players who chose Barca over Madrid.
I can. That is a very.
So
Very
that's what
broad.
I'm saying. It's a bit subjective, and as far as legacy goes, as you pointed out, the biases that Barcelona faced during the earlier years when Madrid were at its peak during the 1950s and all. Barca's stadiums were bombarded and all because the Barca-Madrid rivalry goes way back into Catalonia and Spain rivalry. The King of Spain did not want Catalonia and Barcelona to succeed because it would create power dynamics. So Barcelona was subjected to all kinds of things that they should not have, and that's why once all of this went back, then from 1990s Barcelona started having the success. And you can say that legacy of players at Barca is no less than legacy of players at Madrid.
No.
We have all big
It is
names.
lesser. It is
We
more
have all big
definite.
names.
You do not have more big names. There is a reason we are called the Galacticos. Galacticos means the stars of the football
That was just
world.
one team. Exactly, I'm saying.
No, it's always said that Real Madrid buys the Galacticos.
Yeah,
buys the
exactly.
Yeah,
stars.
buys,
You buy
we make-
and you buy
No,
the
but
Galacticos.
How does that
But you
matter?
just said-
Because
you
those
you
are star
bought-
players. When they come into our team, you said it right.
Ah.
They are at their prime. So the
No,
very fact
exactly, they're not. 2004 you had Galacticos, you were knocked out by Leverkusen in 2004.
in 2002
You
with
did
that
not even win
with
the
that
league.
very team we beat Leverkusen in the final.
You lost the league to Villarreal with the Galacticos. That's what I'm saying. You
But
had the best players
I could
on
say
the
that with
paper.
that very team in 2002 we won the Champions League.
So okay. So
That was not 2002 was not Galacticos. They got the players after that.
2002 Zidane had already come. It was not the
Only
Galacticos
that.
era,
Yeah,
but they had
exactly.
already bought a lot of players.
4
from
was
it.
2004, as I recall. As a Barca fan, I can say 2004 was Galacticos and they did not succeed that year. And similar thing will happen right
So,
now.
but legacy-wise, legacy of the club. You're looking into legacy of individual players. That is a different thing. Legacy of a club, the trophies we have won, the institution we have created. Real Madrid stands out from all of the other clubs. That is irrespective of. We have bought so many stars that obviously you will be able to name a few that didn't succeed. I can name 20 stars that did succeed.
the single most important factor I'll tell you is players are ready to take 1/7 pay cuts to play for Barcelona, to play for the club.
But let me
Just to play for the club.
Let me just reiterate what I started my point with. Barca is so bad at handling financials.
That's not really legacy.
That they are so bad at that. They are so bad
It was just one president. You cannot say Barcelona was bad.
no, it was just one president.
Yeah.
Throughout 20 years, you have had to suffer for only one president.
20 years we could not suffer, yeah.
Since 2000, say 15 to 10 years,
10 years also we're not suffering.
you are suffering a lot.
No,
You're
we are
just
suffering from
that was when it
2020.
began.
We are suffering from 20 and
2020.
finances mishap only took place under Bartomeu. Only under Bartomeu. Because Joan Laporta before Bartomeu was one of the best presidents that Barcelona has ever had. We bought Ronaldinho for $50 million that time. Imagine the kind of bargain that we did. 2006 Barcelona, that team that won the Champions League, what a bargain it was. So it was only Bartomeu who failed miserably, and that I'll accept. The reason we are having this debate is because of Bartomeu. Varna Barca would have been miles clear. But let's leave that to another day. Let's leave that to another day.
Sure.
Okay. If I talk about last season, okay. Players who Yamal had his debut last season, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Yamal had his debut last season, and the mentality that goes behind these players when they play for Barcelona is that they want to bring it to its original glory that was maybe in Messi's era, right? But when somebody comes into Madrid, the only goal he has in his mind is not I want to bring it back to his glory, because the club is always at its peak and he just wants to accommodate to it and continue what the success that Real Madrid has had for so many years.
See, the debate is highly biased because of the recent 2-3 years performance.
Too recent to
Not
see this.
really. I think
No,
we should
Actually,
No, because
see, Barca hasn't even reached a semi-final or a final in since the time Messi left. In
last
UCL.
2-3 years.
In UCL.
Last 2-3 years.
From 2021.
2022.
2021.
He left in
2021 में he played against PSG, man. 2021.
That's
But
even
when
more
you
2021 he left to PSG. Left for PSG.
So the thing is, okay, 2-3 years we are not at it. That's what I'm saying.
But you haven't been able to even get close to winning the UCL since 2015.
No, we were very close in 2019.
2019.
We were fairly close. You need to accept that. And secondly, it was the fault of, you can say, Barca and all, that we had to face such humiliating defeat. But all said and done,
Because you do not have that legacy, you don't have mentality. We have come back from the depths in both 2022 and 2024 seasons. In 2022 seasons, we had one of the toughest campaigns. We had to face PSG, prime PSG with Messi
and
And
Chelsea
that
had
was
won.
prime PSG on paper.
that was not,
On
that's
Just on
exactly like
not
Real
on
Madrid right
on
now.
basis of
Okay.
performance.
prime PSG. We faced
Chelsea.
the winners of the last year's team. We faced the winners of the best team in the world, EPL. We faced Liverpool, Chelsea, City, PSG, and then won the
So
Champions League.
similarly, 2015 also Barca had a more difficult.
Than
we
this.
we defeated. Let me remind you all. We defeated Man City, champions of England. We defeated Juventus, champions of Italy. We defeated PSG, champions of France, and we ourselves were champions of Barcelona,
La
Spain.
Liga.
So that was a way we defeated top 5 leagues itself.
So
2015.
we did defeating at that time. Defeating Juventus was tougher. Was no at that.
See, you were telling the truth, right? You said that it was tougher.
Of course, it was
Defeating
tougher, man.
Juventus.
No,
Andrea
no, no.
Pirlo,
You were saying.
Pogba, Mandzukic.
But okay, that's not the debate. The debate is about legacy right now. You guys do not have the legacy. See, when Messi left the club, it was so devastating for Barcelona that you had to you have had so much time and you still haven't been able to recover from that loss. You can say in some words that Messi was actually bigger than Barcelona at some point.
No.
He became Barcelona at some point, and that is the missing legacy of the club.
See, the thing is, Barca's legacy goes where Messi was Messi was eager to play for Barcelona because Barcelona had a legacy. You're not understanding that.
No.
Real Madrid
Messi-
approached Lionel Messi when he was young. At the same time, when Barcelona approached him. But why did he choose Barcelona?
Because it was his
that is
dream
a big
team.
difference. If we talk about right now, then what he says stands.
But
Then
I'm talking about legacy. That's not right now.
okay, so you are saying when Barca approached Messi, Messi was a fan of Barca. That's why he chose Barca.
Messi was more
Messi wanted to
enticed.
follow the legacy of Barcelona.
He was more enticed by Barcelona.
There are so many players I can name who are more enticed by the legacy of Real Madrid. Kylian Mbappe is one of the biggest examples.
So that's what I'm saying. You're saying I'm just proving your point wrong. That Messi is Barcelona's legacy. I'm saying
He
that
became
he-
after that. After that,
So
he has
that-
become that now.
because he is the heart of Barcelona. You can say that.
Exactly.
That's what we're trying to
Legacy
say.
Legacy was already there.
But not as big as.
But it's been built around a person. That's not the thing with Madrid.
Right now, it was.
Madrid in itself
it
has
was
such a big legacy.
Heavily
In
built
Ronaldo
around.
era,
So
where
the-
it revolved around Ronaldo, right?
No, it
Even
did
after-
not.
It was.
No,
It
no,
did
no,
not.
no.
After Ronaldo left, 2019 was a bad season due to many injuries, and we had to change coaches twice. After that, 2020 we came back and won the league. 2021, I don't remember. 2022 we won the Champions League. We won the league. 2023 we won the league. 2024 we won the Champions League.
Do you think so? Sextuple is a part of legacy.
No,
Of course.
that is one season. That is one season. Legacy is a thing that stands for many years.
I think we should pass this on.
Okay, so-
we have one for Real Madrid.
I think
so.
Madrid wins
I
this
think-
point.
yeah.
So it's 1-1 for now. So the next point of debate can be Barcelona Prime versus Madrid Prime. So let's start with Barcelona.
See, Barcelona's prime, I mean, I don't have to speak much. It speaks for itself. 2009, but Barcelona was the most feared team on the planet, not quoted by Barcelona fans, but by people who played them in the Champions League final. Champions League final was so dominated that 70% of our possession in Champions League final was held by Barcelona. 2009 Barcelona was something else. I mean, we dominated in La Liga, 11 points gap. You can understand 11 points gap. We dominated Champions League and of course all other leagues and cups. Now 2009 Barcelona, when we were at its prime, not only 2009, 10, 11, 12, that prime which existed for a long period of time, Real Madrid could not win anything. But when Real Madrid's prime existed in 2016, 17, 18, we were continuously winning La Liga. We won La Liga in 16 and 18.
See, the point is that when Real Madrid was in its prime from 2014 to 2018, Barca also had spent a lot of money and had one of the best teams in the world. MSN, which was the best striker trio in the world, was at Barcelona at that time, and at that time Real Madrid managed to win 3 continuous Champions League.
See, Champions League is
Under a
different.
new manager.
So 2009 Barcelona also won under the new manager only. Imagine a
But-
new manager came, Pep.
But doing it
Imagine
for 3 continuous years.
winning it for 3 continuous.
4 times in 5 years. And if it was not for Barcelona in 2015, it would be 5 continuous years.
So that's what I'm saying. When Madrid was at its prime, Barca was able to defeat Madrid. 2017 they defeated them in the final of the Copa del Rey.
Are you saying that in 2009 or whatever you state as the Barca's prime, were we not able to beat you
No,
even
2009
once?
you did not beat us. You did not
We
beat us.
fact check this.
You can.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's check.
What do you have to check?
2009.
2009 El Clasicos.
No, defeat we did not. We did not. I'm saying it did not.
We can't see all the statistics right now, but
2009
we'll
Barca,
just
I'll
see.
tell you the matches.
Give me the laptop, I'll check it. Till then, you can continue.
So Barca at its peak was a different team in itself. It was a different. I mean,
But-
the Xavi, Iniesta, Busquets trio, the Messi, Pedro. I mean, it was. I mean, something else.
But don't you think that that was a bit short-lived? Like the prime for a team to be in its prime, don't you think that should be lasting for
Of
3
course,
to 4
not
years?
short-lived. 2009, out of 3, 2 of our players were nominated for Ballon d'Or. Out 2010, all of our
All
players
three
were
players
nominated
were
for
the top
Ballon d'Or.
three.
2011, 2 again. I guess one. That time only one. 2012 again 2. And we won the league continuously 4 times. You cannot ignore the league. We won the league 4 times continuously. During Barca's prime, Real Madrid could not win the league. They could not win the Copa del Rey. They won the Copa del Rey in 2012. But, I mean, it was clear domination. Clear domination.
But would you say that, okay, let's go straight head to head and we'll do a straight comparison. I do think that this debate might be tipped to the scale to Barcelona, and we can move on if we agree on that after this. But don't you think that a sextuple might be repeated, because it has been
It has
repeated
been
by
repeated.
2 to 3 teams,
Not 2 to 3.
Barca
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 and Bayern
and Man City at last season.
were not a sextuple.
Of course it was.
It was not a sextuple.
It was a sextuple.
Was Man City's sextuple? Was only a treble.
Man City were treble.
They lost the FA Cup, bro. How can it be a sextuple?
No, it wasn't a sextuple.
Abhi, they lost.
2020.
They lost.
They
lost
lost
It
the
was
FA Cup
23,
to
right?
Arsenal.
No, it wasn't a section.
It wasn't a sextuple. Only 2
Okay.
teams have done it, and I'd like to argue that Bayern did it because they are in a much simpler league. You can agree that sextuple for Bayern is much easier than sextuple for Barcelona, because we had to face 2009-10 Madrid in almost all the competitions, and 2009-10 Madrid was no less. You had Kaká, you had Ronaldo, you had Benzema newly signed, you had Iker Casillas, you had Sergio Ramos, you had Pepe, you had everyone. That Real Madrid team also was one of the best teams of Real Madrid in their history, and we continuously defeated that.
No, what I'm saying is that a sextuple can be repeated. 4 UCLs in 5 years will not be repeated after this, unless it's Real Madrid.
Yeah, but the prime of Barcelona is for sure better than the prime of Madrid. So we can move on, as said by you.
According to Google, Madrid did not beat Barcelona in either of their 2 La Liga matches in the 2009 season.
And we were unbeatable.
So I think we should take the point for this.
Right.
Yeah, Barca wins.
Moving on to
2-1.
It's 2-1 right now. So the next debate is the next point of debate is what should we?
Not sure. What's enough to discuss? All time.
All time 11. All time 11.
All time 11.
Should we take that in the last?
What we
They're gonna do. Is trophy the part of legacy or should we take that?
Yeah,
in the
trophy
next?
is
Trophy
part
is
of
part
legacy.
Okay.
That was the reason
We
legacy
gave
went
it to
towards
you.
you.
That's right.
Right. So what? No, but I would just like to add that if you are taking trophy as a part of legacy, then you should just be able to count how many more trophies Real Madrid has in all of the things, except Copa del Rey, which no one really cares about.
No, we do care about, because it's an important part of your treble which you have never done.
It's fine. Okay. The cup. Okay. But I think
So I think so. The
9 more, no, 8 more leagues and 15 minus 5, 10
I-
more Champions
The
League.
thing is, honestly, the gap of Champions League is way too much to be covered. But I honestly believe that the gap of league could be covered in over the next long period of time. But yeah, we will. We can.
Long
We can.
period of
We
time.
can. We can. I'm not saying we will. I'm saying we can. But Champions League, yeah, that.
Don't
that
you think Madrid
personally,
always it comes back and it bounces back out of the trophy?
not in the league. In your,
I think-
you only Cristiano Ronaldo only could win 2 leagues in his 9 years at Spain. That itself speaks for the
But
domination
considering
of
that we have
Barcelona.
won the league how many times in the last 3 to 4 years?
2.
2 times.
Once Atletico won and
Once
once Barca
Barcelona
won.
won. So that's what I'm saying. I mean, league gap could be covered, but yeah, personally, Champions League, I'll have to give it to Madrid. I mean, there's no one better than you at that. So yeah, that sums up
Okay.
the debate.
I thought of this right now. Which fan base is better? Fan base are considering stadium also.
Stadium, I'll give Camp Nou. Fan base, I don't have much.
Camp Nou is a better
You
stadium
would give it
than
to Camp Nou,
Santiago
Yeah.
Bernabeu.
Current.
Current Camp Nou is not a stadium currently.
Not. I'm talking about the stadium Camp Nou.
How? Why?
I mean, it has its legacy, yaar. I mean, you cannot value that.
You
in
just
terms-
gave legacy to us.
the stadium's legacy. I mean, Camp Nou is one of the
The
most.
stadium's
unique
legacy
stadiums.
is a part of the team's legacy.
This Camp Nou is one of the
Stat.
most unique stadium.
What?
In what sense?
Bernabeu, like when teams come to Bernabeu for UCL, they don't expect to win. That is how big Bernabeu's legacy is. There are 2-3.
Are you talking about the stadium as the aura of the stadium or
Yeah.
Yeah, the aura of the stadium. It's a place
Yeah.
to be feared.
the? Yeah, that I'll give it to Madrid.
And what else? Fan base.
Fan
Fan base
base.
is actually
Very debatable.
Very,
Very,
very
debatable.
debatable.
Can't,
I don't think we'll have a.
can't give a point
Okay,
on
we'll
that.
do all time 11.
All time.
Let's conclude it with all time.
Yeah.
Alright.
So as of currently, Barca is winning
You
2-1.
can also do a Messi versus Ronaldo
Oh.
debate.
That is not a
If you
debate.
want to.
That was never a debate.
Do you want to go into that?
But I don't know. I don't think we should go into that in the Real Madrid versus Barcelona.
We can make a separate video that if the viewers want it.
Yes.
Hold on. Were we considering fan base and
Like,
trophy as a
subscribe.
separate topic? Sorry, not trophy, the stadium.
No, stadium
He
is.
just brought up that topic.
That's why I'm asking. All of the topics were brought up by us.
So the
We don't. If Kaushik allows it.
yeah, more stadium should
Stadium
be
and
different
fan
points.
base.
No.
Okay.
So the debate ends with 2-1.
Not ends.
All time 11.
That's not a debate, na. I think so. We
It's a
do that.
debate.
Acha, so we have to form Barca or 11, all time 11.
Or
No, no,
Barca.
We'll
We'll
see
have an
form
all-time
a
11,
joint 11
joint
and we'll
11.
see who has more players.
This is going to be very debatable. I'll say.
This is going to be very difficult. I think keeper. Okay, let's start with.
Okay, let's start with positions that are not very
debated.
controversial.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right wing, left wing,
Right wing, left wing, goalkeeper,
goalkeeper.
I can catch it.
Okay.
one centre back,
Sergio Ramos. Left back. Right back, Dani Alves.
Daniel.
Left back,
left back Roberto
Roberto
Carlos.
Carlos.
Non debatable.
Fine.
Okay.
Now,
The rest of the positions.
one centre back, left mid, right mid.
Cam.
Mid,
CDF.
Cam,
Striker.
striker. So we have 5 positions up for debate.
Let's start
Up
front.
until now, we have
So if we take Ronaldo as a
four
striker,
Real Madrid players and 2 Barca players.
if we take Ronaldo as a striker, whom will that point go to?
No, we won't take
We won't
Ronaldo
take- we're taking him
R9.
as the
R9, of course.
It's the R9 you're saying.
R9 is like one of the best strikers. R9 or Suarez.
Calm.
How can you?
This is going beyond.
Why? How are you calming down Suarez? He has more goals than Benzema. He has more goals than Raul.
So-
He has more goals than Ronaldo. R9.
That was a different era. At that time, they didn't play so many matches. That doesn't mean that he was a better bro,
was a
R9
different
won
thing back then.
3 World Cups in a row. That was a different era, bro. You can't-
And
Bro, World Cups is a team sport, man.
Huh? So,
So
football is a
I
team
mean,
sport.
Brazil, I mean, I'm saying Ronaldo, but it was the entire Brazil team that was at its peak. You can understand that Brazil team can
But
itself
how
be
is
an
that-
all-timer.
I could say the same for Suarez. He got so many goals because the Liverpool team was him and then the Barca team he was in.
Liverpool team was
Liverpool
fine.
team.
He had
But Barca.
Lionel
He
He
Messi.
was
won.
fine.
That's what the thing is. He won a golden boot with Liverpool at that time.
Lionel
Liverpool is fine,
Messi.
okay.
He had
But-
Lionel Messi behind him for so many years.
Suarez.
Forget it. Suarez is not.
only in PL. PL he did not have Messi.
I would even argue that Puskas, French Puskas and Aldred Di Stefano can be ahead of.
See,
Suarez.
how can we bring that? Have you watched them play?
It is a entity. You should see. I have watched them play firstly. There are
There are so many videos.
institutions named after them.
But
This is recency bias taking Suarez
of
above
course,
R9.
you'll only believe the thing that you watched.
Okay, fine. If we take R9, then it's a half a point to both.
But why not Suarez?
He's not above
not
Suarez.
a-
He won a
He's not above
He's one of the only three, very few players to score 30 plus goals in one single PL season with Liverpool.
We are talking about Suarez's time at Barcelona.
And that's what I'm saying. I'm just debating the fact that you're saying he only did it with Messi. I'm saying that he did it in Liverpool where there was no Messi.
No, I'm saying that he had Messi behind him for
He
so many
won a
years.
golden boot in Messi Ronaldo era.
Yeah,
Yeah, so imagine how big that deal is.
I don't think he was better than R9. Bro, R9 had different aura, bro. He just go back.
He was the person to be feared in all of the three World Cups.
I do not have stats to support R9.
I have stats to support.
Okay, okay. Please bring up how many Ballon d'Ors R9 has and how many Ballon d'Ors Suarez.
Please bring up the goals and assists. That will be a more unbiased way.
No goal and
But we
assist.
just said that the matches and the just what the
Compare
game was
matches
back then.
also. Compare all the matches also.
No, the way the game was played, there were way more goals scored in the last 10 years of football than ever before. Then you are discounting all the players that played before that.
See, okay, not goals and let's calculate golden Pichichi. They've both played in La Liga,
Bro, okay.
but Pichichi, I guess he played in the Messi Ronaldo era, so he'll be discounted for that.
Suarez has won the PCB trophy
Ah.
in the 2015 season with 40 goals.
This is the
40
golden
goals.
boots.
I know.
Yeah.
Ronaldo must have also won because that time there was no Messi Ronaldo. It would be much easier for Ronaldo to do.
Bro, but R9 was something else, man. The phenomenon. He was the only player. He went to Real Madrid and Barcelona, and still both fan bases adore him.
That's because he did not go directly. He went through a different team.
Doesn't matter.
You are comparing him with Luis Figo, who betrayed. So that's what I'm saying.
So Ronaldo won the PCB trophy in the 2003-4 season with 24 goals. So there were comparatively less goals scored by Real Madrid in that season compared to Barca.
Yeah, but again, number of games, you have to take a lot of factors into
Like
consideration.
लीग में तो number of games same ही रहते हैं ना.
नहीं, but
38.
game
Games
जैसा
he
होता था
played.
तभी
The whole
4-5
how it was played back then was very different.
चलो we'll give that to moderator.
I think Suarez.
above R9.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I disagree with.
The
We have
moderator.
we also have an audience.
I
We
disagree
need to
with
vote over.
moderator.
No, because you are discounting Suarez,
Okay.
man.
Di
I'm
Stefano.
comparing Suarez for Barca versus Ronaldo for Madrid.
Exactly.
Yeah, because
Barca
you are
combined
considering
with
Ronaldo for World
overall.
Cup.
No,
He's
I'm
considering
No,
comparing.
I'm
for
saying
World Cup
Ronaldo
in
in La
Brazil.
Liga.
Yeah,
No,
exactly.
I'm comparing Ronaldo with both Barca and Madrid.
Still, Luis
I'll
Suarez
give it
better.
half a point to Barca and half a point to Madrid for that.
No, we want the whole point, bro. That's
Okay,
not-
fine. Suarez, okay, fine. We'll give it to Suarez.
CDM?
CDM, there's no CDM position. We'll have to think of this now. Do we want?
Keep a 4-3-3.
4-3-3
Keep
runs for
keep
basic.
3 midfielders
Default.
and keep 3 attackers.
CDM?
So 3 attackers are fixed. Ronaldo, Suarez, Messi.
Let's talk about the defender first.
Defenders, mein, there's only one spot left.
Yeah.
We've given Danny Alves the right back position.
Who
Yeah,
are
all
the
others are
center
center
back
back.
and left back the
Roberto
Roberto
Carlos,
Carlos.
Center back, it can be Carlos Puyol.
Yeah, yeah.
Or it can be.
Again, I'm saying I would have given it to Cannavaro,
Enter.
but again the thing is, I'm seeing the impact on Barcelona's team. So Carlos Puyol had a much bigger impact in La Liga and to that Barcelona's team as a captain, as a leader. And only few defenders had Cannavaro, Pepe.
बहुत पहले का भाई.
The नाम नहीं याद आ रहा तो क्या करेंगे?
We'll stand
नाम नहीं याद आ रहा.
Should we give that to Puyol as a captain, as a leader,
I
as a
think
player?
we can give it to the moderator to discuss.
Puyol for me.
Now
Now coming to
CDM,
the midfielders.
Midfielder.
Busquets.
Difficult. Are we playing CDM or CAM?
You can play anyone.
CDM to CM.
Keep 3 midfielders. Doesn't matter if it is a CDM or a cam.
Okay.
Busquets.
We'll have one is Zinedine Zidane.
Undebatable.
Undebatable.
Okay.
Okay. Now we have 2 positions. Now it depends on where do we want to play Zinedine Zidane and where the 2 other positions are. Because Zinedine Zidane used to play centre mid or cam.
We can give him Cam. Another Cam with him. Can be Iniesta, without a doubt.
Okay.
No, that is
How many
doubtful.
players do we have of Barca and Madrid?
4-4 as of now.
5-5.
5-5.
Yes.
5-5, yeah.
Coming down to the last player, right? Another midfielder.
No, if we give. Wait, 1 second. We have
Suarez.
Casillas. Madrid, I'll name the Madrid players. We have Casillas, Roberto Carlos, Sergio Ramos,
Ronaldo.
Ronaldo and
Zizou.
Zizou.
And the remaining 5 are ours.
Okay.
So the CDM
Last
you have to
midfielder.
give it to Busquets.
CDM we have two. You've given one cam.
No.
The other is
And
you
I
have to
guess
play
we are
two
discounting one
sentiment.
more player. Maradona.
But you've already.
Maradona was a striker.
And
He
Ronaldinho.
played for Cam
and
also.
Ronaldinho. He also played as an attacking.
Wait.
He was a left
But primarily for Barcelona, he was left winger.
He's
So
a
I
left
wouldn't
winger
consider
and
him as a
Maradona
midfielder.
was a striker.
We can keep him as a...
Maradona was a
leave
striker.
Maradona. Ronaldinho.
But left
Left
winger
winger.
in Barcelona.
You can't play above.
Check.
Ronaldinho.
Ah.
Ronaldinho was a left winger.
You can't play above
Okay,
Cristiano
so-
Ronaldo.
That I'm not debated.
It comes down to what position do we play the.
So what we have Zizou and Iniesta.
Ah.
Now
We need someone in the defensive role because all of them will play up front. To make the team, to balance the team, it makes sense now.
no, you are just we're making an all-time 11. You're just trying to get the CDM role because you want to put Sergio Busquets.
No, the thing is that
I will say that we should take Luka Modric.
all three will play up front. How will you balance the team?
Luka Modric is not a front player, he's a box-to-box midfielder.
But you need someone.
We don't need to balance the team, we just need the best.
It's an
11.
all-time level.
Best 11.
It's an all-time level.
Again, it will happen like Real Madrid.
What?
Best on paper, nothing on field.
I think you are forgetting who won the UCL and the league last season.
I'm saying this season.
There's only been 10 game weeks, please calm down. You have not won.
And it's not much of a difference. We can.
Barcelona has not won. The biggest trophy Barcelona has celebrated is beating Real Madrid.
No,
So,
beating Bayern. They are more of an enemy for us.
So I will
beating
follow-
Bayern is a more of an enemy than Real Madrid.
For the last midfielder, we have three options: Cruz, Modric, and Sergio Busquets.
Xavi, oh,
Xavi,
how
why
are
are
we
we
forgetting
against
Xavi?
Xavi?
No, we didn't bring up
Why
Xavi
you
because
say
he's
this?
worse than both Cruz and
Bro, he's
Modric.
one.
Bro, I am saying
He's not going to come above Cruz and Modric.
Not about Cruz. But you have to give it to Sergio Busquets to balance the team.
No.
Bench,
अरे वीडियो में ये बहुत बहुत
Pause.
Shirtless